Good morning, good morning. Happy Tuesday. Okay, so I might have started something that's good for me. Um, First of all, I just realized what streets just connected me because I was trying to get out on a busy intersection this morning, and I was like, let me just go around and catch the light. And then I turned the other way, and I'm like, this is about to bring me another way, but I know where I am. And I'm like, should I ride it or should I turn? It's gonna be a bunch of lights. Let's turn. But that's good to know that I ain't gotta go that way. Oh no, let's go straight. Let's go straight. I'm just exploring as I go drop off mom's bag to the office with her lunch. Um, I don't even know what I'm gonna call these conversations with mom, but I was laying in the bed yesterday and it was the thought of like record these conversations because it takes me back. Oh, that's where I should have turned. It takes me back to the moments where we were sharing a car because I had got hit and I was waiting on my car to get here and it took literally 6 months. And we just had some good conversations on the way, like conversations that everything should go on the internet. No, but the conversations that we do have that end up not being internet safe. Not I say internet safe, but it may tell too much business. I'm going to hold those because these moments are valuable. I realize that the love my parents gave me, we had no money like that, but you could not tell me that we weren't rich because of the love that I had in my nuclear core tiny family. Me being an only child, I didn't have too many cousins near me, and yet I feel like I had so many people, the students that dad loved and cared about. They were going to look out for me. I've always had this protection around me, and even in the years of more now than later, I still had a big role and a big sis, and people that will look out for me and who have proven themselves. One conversation that I was listening to in a podcast yesterday, they were like, no, friends prove themselves. And I'm like, no, they don't. But yes, they do. It's not like what's my better wording? It's not showing off. It's proving that they got your back. Yeah, I think that's the only way that I could say that way. But it's like for me, I am proving that I care by showing up, even in the inconvenience. And it goes back to my sis last night. Mom called and was like, it feels like I got a blister on top of my foot. Well, I'm instantly guard is up because it's her foot. We're not trying to get to the point where dad was. Like, it's already nerve wracking for me to see the foot being operated on. It's like I need this to heal well. Everything matters. All of the things. And so it's just like, okay. And then for my sister to stop in, like I'm trying to push her out the door, not in a rude way, but in a way that I know that you've been at work all day. Like you are a nurse and you coming in, stopping it. Like she was just sitting chopping it up with mom. I'm running our Zoom meeting and her and mama just in there cackling. And I'm like, okay, then the game came on and she was still sitting and I was just like, okay. And I'm like, girl, you have been at work all day. Go home to my big bro, please. But not in a rude way, but in a way of like, thank you for taking your time to make sure she was good and rewrapping her foot and even running to the house to grab some gauze because I ain't have nothing. Like, told y'all that ain't my ministry. But I'm like, you didn't spend an hour and a half with us and you didn't have to, but you did. I know she hadn't eaten all of the things, but it's like those moments. And for me, it's hard for me to be like, oh, thank you is enough. It's like, okay. But then I just got checked by my little sis because she got me good gluten-free stuff. And two of them I had never had, so that's even more exciting. And she's like, I didn't know if you would like it. It doesn't even matter. It's the fact that you thought about it. And me, baby, gluten-free stuff is expensive, so I'm going to make myself eat it. But It's the thought. You took the time. I've told y'all before, going into the store, HEB specifically, looking for gluten-free things and trying to read labels and doing all of that. That stuff right there will have you looking like, I've been in the store this long. Yes, you have. All because you were trying to find, all because you were trying to read, all because you were trying to make sure that it wasn't in a facility. Like, that takes time. And she's like, I would have sent that right back if you would have sent me money. Heard and understood, but still, it's all of those things. So I did not know what these car chats would be like, because I was like, if they don't work, they don't work. I just won't post them. But I think they are golden to me. I'll say that. They are golden to me. So I'm about to drop off her bag at the office, and I'm going back to the house. The water damage people are coming to the house today. The heater people are coming to the house today. So I'm handling the little bitty projects like that. But we're finna get it done. Today's gonna be a great day. I pray that you have a wonderful day. Thank you all for supporting. It really means the world to me. Okay, I'm not gonna cry. Bye. So I dropped my mama bag off and her lunch at the office, and one of her coworkers came down and grabbed it, and I'm just like, both of us have been in environments where we are well loved, and I do not want to cry. We've both been in environments where we are well loved, like from the school that my dad worked the majority of his years. I think all but 1 year he taught at this one school. From the family that was built through them, through my teachers, through students, to where my mom has been for the last however many years she's been there. We are loved well by people. And it's moments like these when you need help to do stuff that you find out how much love is there. And I do realize that one of my friends was like, Brittany, you don't allow people to return that love. But when you get that love back, man, you realize how blessed you are. You realize how loved you are. Like, she didn't have a second guess to run down and grab mom's lunch. Like, I'm literally pulling up and she coming out the door. Like, have a great day. Thank you. Anything else I need to do? It's like, no, but I appreciate, like, thank you. I pray that I can love on my people well. That's what I want to be able to do. To just love them well, for them to know, man, if anything else, Brittany got you for loving you and for giving you a hug. And I want to show up for all of my people. I just know that I can't show up for everybody. Life is long and short. And for the people that don't necessarily want to be in your life, you got to release them so that you can give that love to somebody else who deserves it. As I've been recording this friendship series, it's just giving me that moment of being like, if they don't want the love, Brittany, put it to somebody else. Open your heart. Everybody's not meant to stay. And I told y'all, I want everybody to be like, we're down for the ride. No, whether it's the clown, whether they can't handle the struggle, whether it's the moment of being like, this isn't it for me. I was cleaning up yesterday. It was like, oh, I can't wait for the day that, like, we could gather and I'm not worried about the meal being gluten-free. My people don't care that it's gluten-free. They're just ready to enjoy. We're playing cards. That was how I grew up. A good game night. with some good rotel. Like all of that. And I think I've waited so many moments in my life to be like, oh, I'm going to do this with my husband. No, this is the time for you to go ahead. Set the date night. Set the game night up. See who can make it. As long as you got 4 people, you could be A-okay. I'm hoping that I left my glasses at the studio. So that's what I'm going to run in and see. And I'm going back to the house. They were there. Baby, let me tell you, I thought that I had them in my bag. It was when I went through my bag and realized I did not have them because I had taken out the core of my bag because that bad boy is heavy, and I realized that was some of my back pain, and I was like, okay, we got to figure out a new way. It's me trying to make sure I have everything and be prepared for everything, but that's added dead weight that I'm just like, I'm literally carrying this load day in and day out. So I was like, I gotta pull something out. But I think what I'm going to do is for my that's just another bag. I don't know. I gotta divvy up what matters and what doesn't matter when it comes to what I have on my body. I like being able to reach to my bag and know that I have everything in it and it's right there. But see, that also sounds like if I take it out of this bag, that's going to make for another bag. And it will. I don't know. I'm not sure how to move and navigate it. Because I also have my rolling cart. But I don't be wanting to carry the rolling part when it comes to an outside session. I don't know. I got to figure out what's going to work. Because what ain't working is this load on my back and my shoulder. Let me see your shoulder lean. What happened to my voice? So yeah, I need to figure that out. But I'm just like, let me ease the load so I can ease on down the road. Amen. Amen. Oh baby, the motorcycle cops are out today. You would think it was the end of the month. Okay, sir. I see you. And I thank you for the red light, Lord. To slow me down. Ain't nobody trying to get ticketed like that. I'm about to go to the house and make French toast. And what else I'm gonna make? Oh, some deer sausage. That's what I'm about to do. And then the first people that should be to the house should be the water damaged people. And then, oh man, I need to clear the attic. Shoot. I guess I'm gonna put these canned goods in my car. I could leave early and go run them to the food bank. Let's do that. Also got my sister's pumpkin in the back, and that bad boy has been rolling all morning. So I'm gonna put it in a seatbelt. Cause baby, then my car gonna be like, check your back seat. But that sucker just rolling. That ain't the words. That ain't the keep rolling. That's not it either. I quit. But I'm excited for some French toast this morning. Or do I need to eat that bowl? I might need to eat that bowl. But I can throw me an egg in there. I don't know, I'm hungry. That's all I do know. Let me tell you, I absolutely love a good conversation because we're all so different. And to see somebody's perspective or to hear their why behind what they do, it just gives you a different point of view. Because like I used to be afraid to have a conversation with people of different religions, and it was like, Brittany, if you know what you know and you know what you believe, then why are you afraid to have this conversation? But it's because I didn't really know what I really believed, and it was like, okay, well, get your knowledge up and know that you're not gonna know everything, and that's okay. But having a conversation, and we were talking about YouTube, and she's like, you just look like you're just doing whatever you want to do right now. And I was like, I am. I was like, I cannot see me niching down. When I tell you that's not what I want to do. And because it's not what I want to do, I'm not going to do it. She's like, what if it keeps you at this place? We're about to be here. Oh, 470 of us, we're about to stay right here because I am enjoying this place. There is no rhyme or reason to the order of my YouTube page right now. But when I tell you, I just posted Asa and Brittany test shoot. My cheeks are so high in that video because I loved every minute of it. And that's like what you see on my YouTube is literally my life. You can find me doing the same thing almost every single day. But it all is centered around these same 3 things. And it's my life. And I'm okay with it. I am truly okay with it. But we were laughing because my little projection thing was like, oh, you will make it to 500 subscribers by December 26th, 2026. I said, oh. And it was like, all right, cool. Let's just keep your predictor right there. Let me tell you what my God can do. But let's keep that predictor right there. But it's like, are you going to put in a year and a little over a month worth of work to get to that? And I was like, yeah, dang skippy I am. Like this right here. I told Mom, I said, the silent vlog did not work out the way I wanted it to. Why? Because I cackled with y'all for 15 minutes after dropping her off. 15 whole minutes. And I was just like, well, guess we're not having a silent vlog today. So then issue number 2 was I didn't realize that some of my content was being recorded vertical on the Action 5 because I told it to track me. I was like, first of all, I didn't know that there was a tracker on it. I really haven't played with the DJI Action 5 much. I just know that it's waterproof. That was my main reason for wanting it, was that it was waterproof. And I was like, cool beans. So we had that. So then when it started tracking me, I was like, okay. Did not realize that it was all gonna be vertical. Cool beans. And so I was like, I'm gonna make everything vertical. So everything I had, I was like, bring them edges in. Let's do a try thing. I wish that there was a template that could give me my 3 without me having to move every one. But I didn't learn my codes. Slide that bad boy over there. Call it a day. Stack them. Keep going. And I was like, cool. I was like, all of that was 3. I don't even think it was 3 minutes. Maybe 2 minutes. It took all day. 2 minutes. I was like, okay. Now I know the vibe that I want to bring when it comes to a silent vibe. Silent vlog. But here we are. I'm so tired of me overthinking moments. If you don't just try, you won't just know. And unfortunately, I have lived my life behind this. What if it don't work? What if it don't work? What if it do? What if you enjoy it? What if you don't get the subscribers that you want out of it, but you have seen joy radiate from these moments? Let's go. I done did way more for less. So are you gonna do it for you? And then if nothing else comes out of this, if my last video was Brittany and Asa test shoot, because Lord forbid something happens, I know that I have a little over what? How many? Is there something in the street? Oh, she stalled. Lord, I pray that she is okay. In the mighty name of Jesus, amen. Send that person to get her over to the gas station, Lord, because she finna hit that nasty traffic one way, and I want her to feel safe. Amen. Why you gonna get over and then hit the brakes? Because you rude and disrespectful. But like I was saying, if the last video that I posted was that one, I got 470-ish videos that was like, oh, she lived. She did something. Might not have been right. Might not have been aesthetically pleasing. No. But I tried. I showed up for myself. day in and day out for a little bit over a year. And may encourage and help somebody else in their time of grief, entrepreneurship, friendship, life, as we unfold this thing called life. All right, I'm off my soapbox. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Happy Wednesday. I just dropped mom off. I was coming home and there was 18-wheeler turning to the gas station on the corner, and it hit it. The truck got caught on the low hanging, that word, on the low hanging power line and pulled the whole pole down. Thank God it was nobody at the first pump. Nobody got hit. The man shouldn't have got shocked if he was in the truck. But the sound had me shaky. And I'm like, girl, calm down. Like, everybody was well. But I'm just like, I keep hearing the sound. I'm like, get out of my head. Mom's upper foot is itching. Feels like it's rubbing. My big sis did come Monday to check it and rewrap it, but she was trying to leave her the padding there that the doctor had so that they could see how much bleeding it had done. So if mom gets an appointment, I'm gonna run and go pick her up. But I know her; she like me, and it'd be like, I can come home for the day when I know she want to go back to work. I was like, girl, it's fine. I want you to be fine. I want you to not feel like you're ripping the skin, because if we rip the skin, then we got another issue that we're trying to handle. We ain't trying to do all that. So I was like, okay, let me just be prepared to go at any moment. I'm gonna take my computer so I can work. I think I want to do my Lego this afternoon, because hopefully they can get her this morning. If not, I should switch and do Lego now and do, what time is it? She should be able to call the office now. And go handle her this afternoon. I need to mop again, and I need to bust down some packages. Let me start with that, and hopefully I'll hear from her soon and very soon. I need to go switch dresses, because the way I keep pulling at this dress, I already know we ain't finna make it all day. So I need to do that as well. I just be trying to grab something and go, because I be sleeping to the last minute that I can then get my quiet time in with the Lord and then get out the house. And I need to get out the house earlier because we've been hitting traffic these last 2 mornings. So I'm like, girl, we gotta leave a little earlier. Plus I gotta remember she gotta sit down and put her shoe on, versus where she used to just flying out the door. I should have taken into account that. So that's putting us 5 minutes. But then 5 minutes put us in traffic. I don't like traffic. So yeah, I'm just rambling. I'll pick y'all up later. Bye. I'm almost 2 hours later. No, I am 2 hours later exact. Oh, this was AT&T that got knocked down, not a power line. Yeah, AT&T out here handling it, but everybody looked just fine. The 18-wheeler just now leaving from 2 hours ago. Oh, I wonder if my auntie's internet is down then. I'm about to go pick up order forms. I'm gonna go by the food bank. I'm about to give them another courtesy call, because my first one went unanswered. And then actually, if they don't answer, then I'm gonna go to the one that I saw. Maybe it was the Noel Methodist food pantry. That may be the one. Why didn't I think about the one we go to? I wonder what their service hours are. Actually, let's make some phone calls. Mom can't get in today, so once I get back to the house, it's Lego time. I'm excited. I am excited. It's my first over 1,000 one. So I have like no pressure to do it all in one setting. I've got that out of my mind. I'm going to set my rig up so that I can record, and it's going to be crazy because it's like hours and hours and hours of putting it together for like 45-second video. But I am excited for it. I brought my breakfast with me so that I can order pictures, and eat my breakfast at the studio, and then I'll come home and do that. Also need to stop by Aldi. Since mama can't hobble in, I gotta go find the good grapes. The grapes are not my ministry. But she said, pull the little thing out, don't get the ones on top. I said, okay. I need some more gluten-free nuggets. And they got a few Thanksgiving items that are out right now. And so I'm gonna grab some of those. Okay. God bless you, sir. You get there, but I do wish that you would get over to the slow lane. Oh, you're turning. Okay. Well, be safe, sir. Where am I going? To the daycare. Baby, Grandpa done messed me up. He did have a 2025 Lexus though. I see you, Grandpa. Am I overthinking this? I'm just gonna roll up. If they don't accept, then you go to the next one and keep going. I'm like, Brittany, why are these little moments? Why are you turning these little moments into big moments? You know the addresses of every place that could accept. If the first one don't, go to the second one. It's not like I'm struggling with time. I got time. So let's do this. I'm trying to figure out why did I come by the studio first. Oh well, keep driving, girl. Keep driving. I just had a whole aha moment. So I was watching Darius preach at VuCon, and he mentioned that Don Cherie had a book, and I was like, I didn't know she had a book out. Book came out in April, I believe, and I was like, let me get this on Audible so that I can listen while I do other things, which worked out perfect because as I cleaned on Monday, I was able to get through, I want to say 4 or 6 hours of the book. And I was like, cool. So I'm almost to the end and the book is great. So before I get finished, I order it to get the hardback, because I actually should have ordered 2 because I want to give one to a friend. But her analogy, the name of the book is Slow Burn by Don Cherie Wilkerson. The premise of the book is that we are forever waiting for something. For her, hers was the infertility journey that her and Rich went on for 8 years, and she made a statement about how she did not want to be known as the infertility girl. Okay, this is so much of where my hesitancy has come with doing YouTube, because for me, I have said multiple times, I don't necessarily want to niche down. The thing about me is, like, I'm not just like one thing or another, and I thank the Lord for that. And because of that, I enjoy multiple things to high levels of enjoyment. So you could take me from doing a photo shoot to cooking a good meal to baking a great cake to serving at church to heat pressing, and my level of enjoyment is there on every level. And I'm just like, okay. And I think my fear of doing one thing is like, I don't want to be known for that. But that's also where the conversation of friendship hits me on multiple levels. Hold on, I'm finishing this thought. So I'm like, I don't want all of my content to be centered around friendship. Like, I enjoy the randomness of mine, which I think is the other reason why I enjoy Miss Kev on Stage's content, because it's whatever she want to do. She could go from doing a makeup tutorial to cricketing to cutting out something on the Cricut to cooking a meal for the family to having an engaging conversation. And I'm just like, I enjoy all parts of it. The parts that may not be for me just ain't for me, but it's for somebody else. Just like with who just got a dog? Somebody just got a dog. And when I tell you their whole content changed, and I was like, okay. And because I can appreciate a dog while not being an animal lover, the way their content changed to straight dog, I was like, cool beans. And I skip all the ones that start with that, and I leave it right there. We doing a 2-hour chat about the dog. I'm not ordering a Chewy subscription. Your ads ain't even for me, and that is okay. I just don't watch that one. And the parts that I want to watch, I watch. And that's where I am, and I get it. My coach is like, you should be more centered down. I think you should go more business. I came into YouTube saying I'm unfolding this thing called life. My life is multifaceted. And because of that, I don't want to necessarily lock in on, oh, we're just doing this or we're just doing that. I don't want my whole thing to be about photography. I love photography. That's my thing, my happy place. A camera in hand, take the editing because I don't want the editing. But the capturing of the moments, the setting it up, the smiles, the moments captured, oh, that's my jam. But I'm not about to be like, oh, everything is. That's why you get you a good playlist. And I've been working hard on separating my playlist so that we can come. But just like with the friendship series that I'm recording, it's going to be the back-to-back episodes, which I need to text my friend because I saw she had posted a video the last 2 days that had diary in it. I was like, I don't want her to feel like I'm coming for her. I was like, but I've been working on this content. But I was like, I didn't want her to feel like I was coming for her and her brand specifically. But it's just like, I had these quick videos. I have these quick videos about friendships, the different types, and see what it does. Like, it's funny to me that my coach is like, vlogs aren't doing it for you. Okay, cool. They're what I like. So I'm gonna keep them coming. Plus, that's what's keeping me consistent. And you're like, don't just stop. After a year, you got to keep going if you got the momentum up. Okay, cool. Vlogging is part of that for me. So that's that on that. But my book should come in today, and I am going to definitely have to do a Hi Beautiful on it because the perspective has just, it's giving me peace. Like, even as she talk about the incense in the temple, I'm like, set the atmosphere for your weight, and your weight and your wording will change while you wait. Because I know I have a video about how are you waiting. But to understand and sit in the fact that every season of life has a weight in it. What are you going to do about it? And are you okay with you waiting for something that never happens? Because it definitely feels like that when it comes to my husband. Be like, sir, are you lost? Would you like to ask for help? Because ain't nothing wrong with getting a little GPS assistance to find your way to me. But if I never get that, I still have a purpose to run on and to do and to keep unfolding this thing called life and business and capturing other people and enjoying the love that I see poured in and day out to other people. And so, yeah, let's go place this order. Is he wiping down the gas pump? Oh, he is. I didn't know they clean these things. Like, he legit cleaning. I ain't never seen this before. I mean, handle and all. He done wiped down the pole. Okay. Interesting. You about to, what's the name? Never have I ever seen it before. Come and knock on my door. Don't ask me. Tell you how the Lord just checked me. So I had given the girls a challenge less than 24 hours ago of receiving a compliment without deflecting. All right. My moment, I thought I was doing better. All right. I'm checking out. The lady says, I love your haircut. And every part of me wanted to yell, girl, I need to get it done. What are you talking about? And I was like, thank you. And I just put the smile on my face and I'm like, Lord, how is this less than 24 hours ago? I'm telling them, I need you to accept the compliments that people give you. And you over here setting me up for the okie doke. Y'all don't understand how bad I want to be like, what you mean? Girl? No. To grin and bear that one, I'm like, sheesh. Struggle is real. Y'all are jumping. Oh, y'all are not jumping in a good way either. I wonder if that's going to mess up the video. But I'm like, I know this did not just come back around to me this quickly. Now I'm going to text and be like, so how did your challenge go? Because the Lord just set me up. And sometimes it's hard to sit in that moment of being like, oh, you see something that I don't see? But it's also challenging me to compliment other people when I see something that I like. Because, baby, let me see a cute earring. I'm finna let you know. I see you with your cute earring. Like, that's just me, though. But, baby, that thing hit me square in the chest. I said, huh, okay. Maybe not. Maybe I still have some work to go. Am I turning? I am turning. Okay. I'm like, gotcha. Y'all, look how pretty the mural is. Oh. I know this got to be Willie. It got to be Willie. That is beautiful. Baby, who don't know where they're going? I'm following GPS and I just feel scared. Is this my turn? No. I don't think I have ever been this way. Hey, y'all supposed to be coming to see us, okay? There's the people that's gonna recover us. Baby, this is the overpass? I ain't never been this way. Only thing I knew this way was Peaceful Rest. But I guess that's why GPS said come that way. Thank God for GPS, because baby, if I had to have a map, I wouldn't have made it. This looks scary. Where am I going? Am I keeping my straight? I guess I am. Okay. Baby. It wasn't another way to get here? Maybe not. Just hush. Just hush. I'll be over here questioning everything. And it's like, did you really know where you was going? No, you didn't. So you needed somebody else. Yo, this is what we see from the interstate? Okay. No. Okay then. Yo, okay, pause. I know darn well I could have got off on the interstate, took the other interstate, came around that backside. There's Martha's Market. I definitely could have came the other way. They done took me on the back way. All right. Food donations. Okay. Where are we going? Where are we going? We don't know. We don't know. Am I just gonna pull up? I think I am. Yeah, that's what they did. So that's what I'm gonna do. Okay. Cool beans. Do she see me? All right, I see you. You see me? I just don't want you to hit me. Straighten up. Straighten your wheel. All right, let's do this. Baby, let me tell you, he had the forklift at the end where they're collecting. One day. One day. But right now, we're starting with our little, um, I delivered it with my hands. And I told you I was still disappointed with how much gluten-free stuff is expensive. So next time, the goal is to double. We could do it. But I'm also thinking if we find somebody that we could just bless them with Thanksgiving. Ooh, it's a skunk. Did my friend run me back? Because I feel like she did. Oh, there goes skunk. Ugh. Maybe the Lord needed me to see the scenic route. Because, baby, where's the interstate? Right here. Legit. Right here. That thing took me up the street and around the corner. Y'all, I'm picking up Mom. Like, I'm supposed to circle the building and come pick up Mama. Please tell me why I'm on Line Avenue. And I was like, I don't have my mama. Like, hit the U-turn on the highway because I didn't have my mom. I said, I don't have my mama.
Oh my gosh.
Like, I was just in muscle memory of like, we going to work.
Yep, go to work, then go home. Capture the next
Girl.
day. I'm like, what's taking her so long? I told her that reminds me of when me and her daddy left her at the house.
Oh my gosh.
First had her and the first time out.
Baby. Oh my gosh.
Wow.
Because I should have made a left. Baby, I took this turn. I'm out here when I realized I'm over here about to speak to Patrick from church, everything. Because he walked into that building. Mom, what? I'm over here like, oh, you don't have your mama.
That is too funny.
Because I was like, wait, sure. Okay, right back this way.
Oh my gosh. That's when you're in overload. So
it's not even overload. My mom was like, oh, we got good timing. I could probably make it back home before the people come. They have not called. Oh my gosh. I needed that laugh though. The way I hit that U-turn.
Where were you?
Right here. I'm turning and realize I don't have my mom. Oh. Mama. Oh man.
Baby was gone.
I was. Because I should have made a left from where I parked. I should have made that left. Maybe I hit that right and I was only to realize you was not in that car. Oh man. I'm glad I didn't get hit making a U-turn in that street. Like, it wasn't nobody coming, but the way that I turned, here I go, right here. I ain't got my mama. Right here. Right here.
In the street.
In the street.
Thank God there was no police. I didn't know you needed the street.
Because I was coming back to work. Oh, man. Okay.
Thank you, Lord.
Oh, thank you. All right, now let me get her back to work safely and get back to the house. Oh my gosh. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Happy Thursday. Baby, it's been a morning already. So mom's been saying that the top of her foot has been hurting. My sister came Monday and checked it out and there was nothing there. Baby, we get to the doctor and it's like a almost 50-cent piece size blister on the top of her foot. And I was like, okay. So the PA was like, we might need to do antibiotics. Probably won't burst it. Doctor came in. She's like, just wait for him. He came in. He was like, hey, we're going to bust it. Now, if y'all don't know me, I am nothing medical. This is not my ministry. This is why I'm a photographer. I am in the serving and helping people, not in the medical field at all. I can't handle it. I'm trying to record for her because I know she want to see it while trying not to pass out. So I'm looking this way. Both of us are looking this way, but yet she gonna want to look at it later. And I was like, so I text my big sis and I sent her a picture. And then while we're waiting on the doctor, I was like, let me text my big bro to tell him what was going to happen with the mitigation. I think that's the right term. So they're having to dry out our wall before they can do anything else. And then the same people that's drying out will end up ripping up our floor. But because hardwood floor is continual through the living room, dining room, and hallway, all it has to be ripped up. So I'm like, is this a move where I rent a pod and put the couch in the pod and the dining room table? Because it's not like we got a lot of furniture in the living room and the dining room. But I don't know proper turnaround times on any of this. And so I'm about to, well, as I dropped mom off, they were like, hey, we were calling to see if you were home. I was like, give me 30 minutes, I'll be there. With all of that, I want my big brother's advice on get a pod. But the thing with HOA, you can only have a pod for 30 days. Get a pod, or just have movers come, because the other thing is I'm not moving this furniture myself. I ain't got it. I do know that there's some fellas at the church that would help. But it's like, let's just get some movers to break down, load it on the truck, and then take it to like a storage unit. And then when all of this is over, just get them to get it and bring it back and call it a day. That's my mind. But I'm also like, he could have a different perspective, because I'm also like, I could put my car out the garage and put this in the garage. But I don't know. I need another perspective, and he's my trusted bounce ideas off perspective. And so I'm gonna see what he says. But I also know that he's handling a whole lot. But I'm also trying to keep him up to date. And so it's like, try not to be a burden, and yet he's like, keep me informed. So I'm like, let me know when I'm getting on your nerves. So that's what's about to go happen. I think I'm about to go ahead and install these cameras in the house, just so I can feel safer and just know. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that when I get back. So yeah, that's what my day looks like. And I got a session this evening. Backdrop is already up, ready to go. So I just need to make sure I get mom home so she can do her class, her final class, and we should be ready to go. So it is a lot. I am a tinge overwhelmed in moments. Just like mom, she thinks she about to drive when she goes to the doctor, but I'm like, I'm more so concerned. Yes, this is her driving foot. I'm more so concerned with the fact of like, if she needs to brake quickly, is this going to pop anything? Because she still has her sutures. Like, all of those things are what's in my mind. And I know she's just like, I want to get this burden off of you of trying to handle it. I was like, but the Lord has, what's the name? It is nothing but the grace of God that I had blocked off Tuesday for me to rest. And Wednesday ended up not having any sessions. And so it just worked in my favor that all of this came together. And so I'm just like, we see the Lord doing it. So let me just keep trusting. I know that I have a busier week next week. We got her follow-up appointment and all of that. But I also know, if need be, I could get one of her friends to take her to a doctor's appointment. And so it's the time of relying on your community to hold all of this together. Because I'm like, my first thing went to, if my dad was alive, he could be at the house opening doors and doing all of that, but that's not the case. So come out of this false reality and live in the moment and realize this is what it is and be okay with it. So it definitely feels like horrible timing, and yet you see God working in the timing. And so all I want to do is go do my Lego. I messed up on something, I gotta fix it, but mindless doing that is totally different than like editing or something. So it'll all get done. I had a busy weekend coming up, but my sister is coming in town. I don't want her to see the house like this, but also I just want to hang out with her. So I can't wait to see you, Desi, and take pictures and hype her up. So yeah, that's that. I'm about to give everybody an update, and then I'll be home and start this mitigation. While I finished the Bible study, well, I had made it, and I was so grateful. And I had texted my group members, because unfortunately we did not, they didn't finish the last month with me. But I was like, we finished well. I was like, thank you for welcoming me into the women's ministry. I was like, I'm going to gracefully bow out and go to the Zoom class next semester. But please know that I did finish well. That was my goal in that. It's just different. It is just different. And it could be part that I gotta keep living when it comes to getting thesis statements to every question. It was just like the first set of questions, the first set of questions that we have are like from the scripture. And so to me, it's like you have your answer in the scripture, but it's like the I guess the pushing question to ask to get more out of it is, anybody got anything else? And I'm like, I don't have nothing else. So I was like, please don't come to me, please don't come to me, because I'm gonna be like, ditto. Like I don't have anything else. I think when it comes to the more personalized questions, that's where you could bounce around. But when it's like, this what he did, and then somebody else read verbatim, and I'd be like, how many more verbatims do we need to count this thing as a rap? But I'm like, okay, cool beans. I told my brother, like, I wanted to jump in his class last night. Just let me hide in the kitchen and listen to the men folk, because the way my big bro will break down things, he's been like that since the young adult ministry. And I'm just like, sheesh. But I made it. Now, this right here is a whole lot. First of all, I got so much different footage for different things. I'm trying to record what they doing, so mom has the bird eye view of what's going on. I was like, nobody finna sit there and watch them tear up the floor. I had just told the girl, I was like, what are we gonna do about this furniture? Because in my mind, we need to get a storage, get that moved, do all the things. She's like, no, we can shift that and rip up the floor and keep on going. I'm gonna do like move the little things that I can handle. Because mom's like, you don't have to do this by yourself. I know I don't, but I'm not about to. No, that's bad wording. I know I don't, and I'm only doing the portion that I can. Like, I have my bookshelf. I can unload the bookshelf and put everything else everywhere else. It's just taking the time to do it, baby. It was I need you to clean out the cabinets because the cabinets are coming out, and then look at the back of the cabinet, and it already started to. I said, oh my gosh. So yeah, it's all the things. But when they went to lunch, I started doing my Lego again, and it was like the perfect distraction, because the first part before they went to lunch, I edited my picture, so that got done. After lunch, during lunch, I was like, let me just go, let me just go do my Lego to just calm me down. And so then when they came back, I was like, it ain't no point in me sitting in this corner just looking at them. Like, so I stayed doing my Legos. So I was like, I'm not over here caring that my backgrounds don't look the same, because baby, this is life. Some of them I started doing something else. You'll see the desk go up, the desk go down, the light over my head look like a angel halo, like all the things. Shout out to Carrie for grabbing my mom. I was like, I have to rely on the people around me when I can't do nothing. And so that's where we are. I'm probably gonna stop this vlog right here. I have, what's the name? I have this friendship series that I need to edit as well. I think I have 5 episodes, and I think I'm going to go 8. But do I have to have all 8 of them recorded before I start them? No, I don't. I don't know why my mind is feeling like I do. But I think I need to organize footage so that won't become overwhelming. Because you know that moment when you get too much footage. Plus I got the car conversations. I was laying in the bed Monday, and I was like, I need to record these conversations, because one day they'll mean more to me than anything else. And so I was like, let's do it. It's me thinking about the fact that I left her at that hospital today. Baby, it's me on the street, like, I don't have my mama with me. U-turn. The struggle. But I needed that laugh. Like, I needed all of that. All right, we're finna go knock out this 10-minute session. Ain't finna be bad, ain't finna be long. Plus it's my good ones that we typically do these sessions, so I know the fam. I wonder what they're wearing. I did a session Friday, I believe, Saturday, and they did pajamas on the present backdrop, and that was cute. So I'm just like, I'm here for it. I am here for it. Oh, I got the content for the garland backdrop. I could do that tonight. And then Mom got another appointment tomorrow. But I'm gonna get one of her other friends to take her. It's like I'm trying to balance out everybody without overusing everybody. Because at this point, I just wanna put a group chat together and be like, so who can do this? That feels like the easiest option. But I have amazing people. Because the old Brittany would have been like, I'm just gonna get Mama an Uber home. Like, legit, that's what I would have done. And just call it thing a day. But this feels different. I ain't even gonna lie to you. It's like, you know that the people are there. You just don't ever want to feel like you're using people. So, we finna make this thing happen. We finna make this thing happen. We finna make this thing happen. And get my tail back home. Baby, their fans are so loud. The ones in the washroom are doing the heaviest duty. And the bad boy's blowing some major air. And I love when people explain to me. I told y'all I want to know what the process of it. So the guy yesterday was telling me that when they pull the baseboards out, they're like drilling holes to blow blow air up the wall to dry it all the way out, and then mold prevention and all of that other stuff. And so, like, to see the whole process, it's just like, okay, cool, this is the part that we at. So shout out to service people that don't mind explaining this, so people have true understanding of what's going on. Because baby, I don't know, I don't get it. This ain't my world. Now I want to go buy a moisture meter. Be like, Brittany, what do you need a moisture meter for? I don't know, but I want to know. It's like, girl, you do not need this, but I want it. But I also just like to know. And then the next battle was about to be, they pulled out the kitchen, the laundry room sink, and they were like, where you want me to sit this? I was like, in the garage, because where else are you finna put a sink? So that's what's making me feel like I really don't want to try to smoke a brisket for Thanksgiving, because I don't have my backup sink. I be doing everything over there. But I think we really could make it. I just got to do better planning. As of right now, I don't have a session on Wednesday, and part of me is like, just go ahead and block off Wednesday, because Tuesday is stacked after Mom's appointment. So, sky is pretty. I can make it happen. I can make it do what it do, baby. That's all I heard. I'm getting off the phone. Goodbye. perfect balance for the demo of the house today. Like, I needed this, so I'm glad I started. I'm gonna say maybe 8 hours. 2,079 pieces, my biggest one to date. Oh, and it's the sound, it's the moving, it's the realistic look to it. It's all the things. Like, I needed this today. And so I'm about to figure out what's going on right here. But other than that, oh my gosh, well worth the details of it all. Man, I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it so very much. I mean, it's the details of the ribbon and the actual push buttons. I just love the sound. All right, it is 12:30. I'm going to bed. Good night. I'm closing out the vlog right here. Let me tell you, y'all getting a little bit of everything. I am going to throw in what they have came in and tore up already in this. It's been a week. It has been a week, and I thank God for just seeing us through. Like, it working out with everything, schedules, all the things. So with that being said, I will start a new vlog tomorrow. I probably will not vlog much because it is a back-to-back Saturday. And yeah, here we are. I do want to record some content about grief in the holidays, so I'm going to make that a priority in between tomorrow. But other than that, I'm just going to take y'all along for the ride. Man, watching Mom's car conversation back. Now, y'all remember, Mom was like, I don't want a mic. I don't want a mic. I didn't even give her the option. I just passed it and she actually put it on. And that just makes my heart happy to just have the conversations with her in the car. I don't know how many more days I have taking her to work and picking her up, but I'm going to cherish these moments. And so with that being said, if you made it this far in the video, drop me a construction something. It could be a cone, it could be a worker, it could be whatever. Something construction, because that's not what I want. But I also don't want mold, so let me hush. And I'll see y'all on the next one. Bye.